What's going on? It's Skytune and welcome to the very first ever tier list video. What I'm gonna be doing is ranking all of the games that I'm excited for that we know so far for 2022. I have this nice handy dandy tier list chart, and as you can see there is subscribe to Skytune, which you should have already been doing, but if you haven't done that yet you should probably go do that right now. Super hyped, excited, hopeful, unsure, and need to see a lot more. So without further ado, our first game on the list is Pokemon Legends Arceus. I actually decided to put it in hopeful because a lot of people are not loving the art styles of the game. It's said to be open world, but some people say that it's not totally open world. So I'm hopeful about the game. Maybe it's better than other people say it is. The story hopefully is good. I guess we'll see. Next on the list is Dying Light 2 Stay Human. So this is a game that I found out about it only a few weeks ago. I was watching one of my friends stream a little bit of the first game, and I liked the music in the game. I liked how the gameplay worked. It's kind of like a parkour zombie game, and I thought maybe I can try it out. Maybe I should stream it and see how I like it, see how it goes. And then this friend told me, actually, they're making a second game and it's releasing really soon. You should probably go with that instead. That's why I put it under the unsure category, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that type of game, but I want to give it a try. After that, we got Horizon Forbidden West. Now, this is a game where you play as Aloy. Pretty sure that's her name. I'm not exactly sure. But she goes on this mission to save the world, fight gigantic mechanized robots, and I think that's promising. It reminds me of a few games that I played early on when I got a PS5. Obviously, because it's on PlayStation, the graphics look phenomenal, and I'm excited to try out this new game. Moving on, we got Elden Ring. This doesn't really seem like a game that I would play, but I watched so many hours of gameplay, and it's kind of like Breath of the Wild on steroids. I knew that there was a lot of people that were excited for this game, but I didn't know why. So I did my research, I wanted to find out, and I can definitely see why now. This is considered a Souls game, and I have played Dark Souls on the Switch, and I believe some other kind of game like that before. What I like the most about this game is it is a gigantic open world. And if you know me, you know that I love open world games. So this was I absolutely need to try it kind of game. I put it under hyped because I am hyped for the game. I think it looks beautiful. I think that some of the gameplay mechanics are going to take a while to get used to, because everyone has said that this is not going to be an easy game. This is something that is difficult, that people will struggle with, and that it just takes strategy, it takes grinding, it takes all this stuff. So I'm hyped for it. I don't really know exactly what to expect. Hopefully I can even beat the game. I might not be able to beat the game. There's no easy, medium, hard mode. It's just one mode, and it's kind of like it throws you into the game. Good luck. But I'm ready to try something way out of the ordinary for what I would play, and just kind of see how it goes. Alright, Gran Turismo 7. So obviously I like racing games. I've played my fair share of Mario Kart, I'd say. But this is something completely different. The racing in this game is a lot more realistic, and I'm pretty sure you have actual, like, real life drivers in the game too. But the customization is insane. You can go and pick really any car you want, race on any track, any time of day. There's so much put into this racing game, and I've seen so much footage that I'm hyped. It's 100% a game that is something that I would still play, having to do with racing, but not Nintendo. So definitely can't wait for this one. Before everybody bashes me for this, I know that Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is already available, but I'm a physical game collector. So this game is already out, but they are making a physical version on March 15th. I've never played a Five Nights at Freddy's game in my life. I know it's on mobile and consoles, but whenever I think about it, for whatever reason, I usually think mobile game. Yes, I know I am dead wrong about that. That's just how I see it. Usually you go and you sit in a room and you close and open doors and check the cameras, and there's a lot of glitchiness, kind of like this. But this one, you guessed it, this is the reason why I'm excited about it. It's open world. I haven't seen really anything other than the trailers that were already put out for this game. I know a lot of my friends have been streaming it. I'm hopeful for it, because I've heard a lot of mixed opinions of, oh, it's not scary enough, or oh, the open world wasn't even good. So I'm gonna see for myself on March 15th. Until then, I'm staying hopeful. This one, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I am super excited for this. I've never played a Kirby game in my life, but my moderator's name is Poyo, so I better get on it. I used to actually main Kirby in Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, so I know the character, obviously, but I'm ready to play an actual Kirby game. Guess what, guess what, guess what? It's open world! It's actually said to be made by the same people that created Super Mario Odyssey. That automatically just tells you that it's gonna be an awesome game, and I'm excited for it. Splatoon 3. I stream so much Splatoon on Twitch that some other streamers that know me consider me a Splatoon only streamer, which is not the case. I promise I'm a variety streamer. It just doesn't appear that way. The perception is not like that. To one of my most played games though, I am extremely, like, through the roof. I've made a bunch of in-depth analysis videos about this. I jumped up out of my chair when I first saw the trailer for this game. I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So that is exactly the reason why I put Splatoon 3 in the super hyped column. Joining Splatoon 3 in the super hyped category is none other than Breath of the Wild 2. Kind of the same thing for Splatoon 3. I made a bunch of in-depth analysis videos about Breath of the Wild 2, and I kind of keep them at the same level, but I'm almost more excited for Breath of the Wild 2. The picture that I put on screen is not the official title. Hopefully, sometime soon we can stop calling it Breath of the Wild 2. Maybe it could be called Breath of the Wild Ganon's Demise. But hey, that's just a theory. A gray theory. Bottom line for Breath of the Wild 2, super hyped. Oh, okay. So Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, I put under the excited category. I really enjoyed Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I really didn't think that I would enjoy strategy games, but the story was awesome. They're definitely taking a little bit of a different approach though, because this has to do with outer space, and it's much different than the first game. But I'm excited for it, to see where this goes. Need to see a lot more. I need to see a lot more of Bayonetta 3. We got the first trailer that was just her limbs falling apart, and then the logo, and then we got another trailer that had to do with some of the gameplay and what the game would look like. But I want to see more. I still don't think it's enough. I know that it's a lot more than what we've seen from Metroid Prime 4, since that was legitimately just the number 4 on the screen, and that's it. But I still don't feel it was enough, so I want to see more Bayonetta 3 as we get closer to whenever that decides to release. Also in the same category, I put Sonic Frontiers. This is a game that I don't even know if I want or not. I've never played a Sonic game in my life. I think it looks okay. Again, yep, blah 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 blah. Skytune is just a voice recording box. It's open world, but it's something that I feel like it has some potential, but I have not seen enough. We kind of saw more cinematic rather than gameplay, and I'm wanting to see more gameplay for this, so I put that in need to see a lot more just because of that reason. It might not even be a game that I'm gonna get, but I decided to put it on the list anyway. Okay, so this one is called Stray, and it's all about this cat that's in a cyberpunk universe. The easiest way to explain this game is think of Batman. Batman is a normal dude who has all of these gadgets that help him and give him an advantage on the enemies. Now Stray is pretty much the exact thing. It's a normal cat, but the cat, as it goes on this journey, gets different gadgets and is able to defend itself and fight against enemies. So I'm very hopeful about this game. I think it looks excellent. I just think it's one of those games that can either be really, really good or really, really average. And it's kind of a hit or miss, but I'm staying hopeful for Stray. Gotham Knights. And you know what? Actually, in the same category, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Those two games I'm kind of unsure about. They look good. I've played games like these on the Wii U before, but I don't know. I'm unsure about these. I think they're games that I'm interested in, especially Gotham Knights actually over Suicide Squad. So there's not really too much to say about these two games, but right now I'm unsure. Maybe if we get some more information about them, then I can have a for sure answer. Need to see a lot more of Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. This looks incredible. You know those blue people in the movie? I'm not talking about the Smurfs. Is my tongue blue? Oh my gosh, I ate a Smurf. Well, there was this movie a long time ago called Avatar, and now they're making a video game for it. What's cool to me about this game is it doesn't even look like a video game. It's getting more and more difficult to tell the difference between a video game and a cutscene in a video game, like a movie. And I love that. I absolutely love that. That's kind of how video games are becoming, where you don't even realize the transition between the two. As I said before, a lot more needs to be shown. We need to see some gameplay, unless they already showed gameplay and I just didn't realize it because it looks like a cutscene. I don't know, but Avatar for the time being is staying in this category. And the last game on the list is Hogwarts Legacy. We got a trailer for this game and it looks good. I believe it's set before Harry Potter and all of that stuff happens from the movies. So he's not actually in the game, but Dumbledore for sure is in the game. We heard his voice, and all of the same things that you would find in Hogwarts Castle are still there. The moving stairways, the paintings, the floating candles, everything that you know and love about Harry Potter is in that game. Again, I need to see a lot more, but it looks excellent. And that is the official tier list of games that I am excited for 2022 that we know so far. Before I end this video off, I do want to show you one more thing. I've said so many times, oh, 2022, this is the year for gaming. This is where there's going to be the best games. This is where we're going to go full force when it comes to video games. This is going to be the best year ever out of like the past decade for gaming in general. And why I say that, I'm about to show you. So taking a look at this calendar, Pokemon Legends Arceus releases on January 28th. 1 week later, on February 4th, is Dying Light 2 Stay Human. 2 weeks after that is Horizon Forbidden West. A week after that is Elden Ring. A week after that is Gran Turismo 7. Less than 2 weeks after that is FNAF Security Breaches Physical Edition. And then 10 days after that is Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That's the entire reason why I am so excited. In just about, it's 3 months, but we'll call it 2 months because Pokemon is at the very end of January. But just condensed within those 2 months are 7 new games. And there's already so much. And on top of that, we have not gotten a State of Play, to my knowledge, for 2022. And I know that we have not gotten a Nintendo Direct for 2022, which when we get one of each of those are gonna announce even more stuff coming this year. Because towards the middle end of the year, they start talking about the next year and those presentations. So they haven't had anything early on this year to talk about the games this year, which states my point even more and gets me even more excited. So let me know what you think. Do you agree with me on this tier list? Would you have moved some things around? Are there games that you're personally excited for this year? Let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, smash that subscribe button so you never miss out, and share the video with some friends. I'll be streaming all of these games on twitch.tv/SKY2N, so be sure to click that link down below in the description and follow me on Twitch if you want to be the first one to witness all of these great games and see my first time reactions. Thank you so much for watching my very first tier list video. I might do videos like this in the future. I really enjoyed making this, and only time will tell. Once again, thank you, and I'll see ya in the next one.